from 1 to 2 Central Time here from Smith Hall on the campus of the University of Illinois. I'm Chip McNeil, the chair of jazz. And today we have Jazz Band 3, which is in the hands of 2 of our teaching assistants, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful concert. And they are also playing, if you want to check them out again, tomorrow at 3 p.m. over in Krannert Center here on the campus in the Studio Theater. So if you want to check that out, please do. It'll also be streamed, so you can check it out either via the stream on UIUC Jazz, or you can actually go to the concert. Couple of housekeeping things, and then I'll turn it over to them. So the teaching assistants, who are Leon Lewis Nickel, our jazz piano teaching assistant, and Dee Young, our jazz saxophone teaching assistant. They are the directors of this ensemble. But before we get to them, I just want to say one more thing about the Krannert concerts. We still have a few concerts left. Thank you to all of those of you that have come out to the first 2 or 3. We had a nice crowd the last 2 or 3 nights, I think. Hopefully it was good last night. I couldn't make it last night. I'm sorry, Beto, but I sent you a note, so thank you. I'm sure it was really good. Come out. Tomorrow night is Concert Jazz Band at 7:30. Again, Saturday at 3 o'clock is this band, Jazz Band 3. At 3 o'clock, and then at 7:30, the Repertory Jazz Orchestra under the direction of Jim Pugh. And then our final one is Sunday, and these are all in the Studio Theater in the Krannert Performing Arts Center. Sunday at 3 o'clock, the Jazz Vocal Ensemble and Jazz Vocal Combos, and that will be our last concert of the semester for jazz ensembles. Couple of little housekeeping things. Monday, May 5th, we have jazz juries, so please make sure you are signed up. We have passed the date of changes, so if you're not signed up for jazz juries by now, it's actually too late. But just double check your time. Make sure on Monday, whatever time you did sign up for, that you show up at that time and you're ready to play. Make sure and bring any play-along materials you need. Make sure and bring the jury sheets that you should have gotten from your teachers, and be ready to perform, okay? One more time, just a reminder, if you didn't perform a recital that was your own recital, can't be playing on somebody else's, but your own recital, and you are required to do a jazz jury from your teacher, then you need to be here and signed up at one of the rooms. We'll be doing them in here in 25, in Smith 11, and in Professor Spencer's office, which is Smith 7. So just check out, there's sign-up sheets outside of each of those doors, so make sure we're good to go. I just wanted to say, as a wrap-up to the semester and the year, thank you all so much for a really good year. We've had a lot of great music been made, written, played, sung by all of you. I've really enjoyed all the forums. We've had a lot of interesting guest artists. Last week we had Darius Brubeck was here, so that was really fun. So we've had a lot of different things throughout the year. We hope you've enjoyed it all, learned a lot from checking it out, and we hope you've enjoyed it on the streams out there. We'll continue next fall. Again, like I said, this is our last one of the forums for this year and this semester. But hopefully we'll start back up in the fall, late August, early September. I don't know what the first day of school is in the coming semester, but just be looking for us. That first Friday we'll have a forum. They'll run all through the fall semester into December, the last day of classes, and they'll do the same in the next spring. So check that out. I know we have a couple of interesting things happening for next year, large concerts. There's a New Awakenings concert that Dr. Coleman, our jazz vocal professor who's on sabbatical this semester, has been lining up, though, and working on. We did one a couple of years ago with Christian McBride and a whole cast of thousands, and it was a lot of fun, a big success. We're going to try to do another one, so please check out the dates for that. That'll be in spring of 26 sometime, probably late spring. We're working on that right now, so that's one big thing. Plus, we'll have some other guest artists. I'm sure we'll have different things, and we'll announce that all in the fall. Anybody out there that's coming in new that needs to get signed up for classes, if you're a jazz major, don't sweat too much. You have plenty of time. You can sign up in the fall. You have 10 days when you get here in the fall to get signed up into the classes. You can do it ahead of time, that's fine, but just check with your studio teacher and they can advise you if they feel like you need to sign up now or later. So do that. I think that's about it. Just have a good summer, enjoy yourselves, and go home and practice all the stuff we've been trying to give to you all year long, and spend some time with your instrument or your voice or writing or all three, if that's what you do, okay? All right, without further ado today, how about a hand for our two jazz teaching assistants, Dee Young and Leon Lewis Nickel, and Jazz Band 3.
Thank you so much for coming out. This is JB3, and we've been working really hard all semester to present some music for you today and for the Krannert concert. And this band is made up of mostly non-jazz majors, right? How many non-jazz majors do we have in non-music majors? So mostly non-music majors. So if you have friends interested in playing big band music or playing in an ensemble, let us know, let Professor McNeil know. We're having a lot of fun working with them, a lot of growth with the students and for us as well, because we don't have that much experience doing this. So we're gonna start with a Randy Weston tune called Little Niles. And Randy Weston is one of the composers that incorporated West African musical elements in his compositions. I had no idea who Randy Weston was when I heard the tune Little Niles. I was still at Millikan. I was in my final year and COVID hit, and I heard this record with Baron's tune, and it was so pretty. I listened to it pretty much the entire time. And when I saw that we had it in the catalog, I was so excited to play with the band. So this is Little Niles, Randy Weston. solo. And Colin Rivado on the trumpet. I'd like to use this time to introduce my co-pilot, a partner in crime. He's done a great job helping me out with this band. I'm a piano player, and sometimes I have no idea what to say to the horn player. So it's great having Adib here helping me, giving me the right lingo, because all I know is tongue it or something. You know? I don't know anything else to say. But he's been a great help. He's been helping with the emails and everything else. So Adib Young is going to be the next song. Give it up for Adib Young.
The next piece we're going to play for you guys, we had a guest artist and alumni that visited us earlier last semester, Scott Ninmer, and I really like his writing and his music. It's very much in style of Maria Schneider, and I wanted to make sure that this band got a chance to play. It's trying to give a good breadth of the repertoire, so we'll feature a lot of Thad Jones music, and some other classics from Duke Ellington, but I wanted to give them a different taste of kind of more art songwriting that Maria Schneider uses. And Scott wrote this piece back in 2014. He won it the Composer ASCAP Award for it. It's called Fields of Green. And it's kind of based off of Maria's Green piece a little bit. I hear elements of that. So without further ado, here's Fields of Green. This is going to feature our pianist, Nathan Guidron. The next one we're going to do is a chart that's written by our second trombonist, Peter Christofferson. He does a lot of really great writing for his company. He decided that he wanted to take the challenge of writing an original big band chart. And so we're going to feature his chart entitled Brother Sister, and it's going to be sung by our wonderful, talented vocalist, Nan Wong. So. One, two, practicing on this tune.
Please give another hand for Young. He's turning into a very fine conductor as well as a band leader. So he's crushing it. He tends to choose very engaging pieces. I run away from those. So props to you. But now we're gonna play a Antonio Carlos Jobim tune. I don't want to tell you the name. I think you figure it out immediately we start. So tell me after I ask you the name of this tune.
just doesn't see. He doesn't see. He just doesn't see. And she works by the sea.
Johan Pluta on the flute solo. Alex North on the saxophone solo. Nan Wong on the vocal solo. What's the name of the tune? Yes, great. Great shot, really close. Yeah, close but so far. Yeah. Girl from Ipanema. We're gonna have. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, now you know. We're gonna have a deep back up. Close with that. We're just gonna play one more.
Yeah. You want to just close on that? Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for coming out to support JB3. They sound wonderful. Give it up. One more round of applause for the band before they play the last tune. They've been working so hard and they've grown, tremendously compared to, last semester. There's been so much growth and it's been a lot of fun working with them and trying, more challenging charts with them. And this last tune we'll be playing, or arrangement, certainly is another challenging repertoire, and it is Thad Jones' Tiptoe. Wish him luck. JB3. Matthew Cole on the first solo. Alex North. The trombone section. Foster, Alex, Jude, Peter. Thank you so much for coming out. That's our last tune. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Can you stand up? Can you give us one more round of applause for JB3 for being amazing? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your Friday. Good job.
Good job, Steve. Thank you. Thank you. Nice job on the charge. That's a recharge. All right.